They have divorce month. Watch this.
Did you know that January is unofficially considered divorce month? Family law attorneys, yeah, you didn't know that, right?
I didn't know that.
The family law attorneys say they are always busier this time of year as many couples try to make a fresh start. Una Metz is a therapist who specializes in treating women as they navigate the emotional effects of divorce. Her new book is called Unhitched, the Essential Divorce Guide for Women. You can buy it right now by scanning the QR code on your screen. She writes, for many women, divorce results in growth and transformation they never imagined possible. And Una Metz joins us now. Good morning. Good to see you.
So nice to be here. Thanks for having
I
me.
bet she's
So
divorced.
there are a lot of things that I learned in this book, including the fact that 69% of divorces are initiated by women, and then divorce rates among people aged 65 and older, so the baby boomers, have tripled since the 1990s.
That's right.
Why? What's going on in both of those cases?
So
Independence.
in terms of the divorce rate being 69% of women are initiating it, there's a lot of reasons for that. One is that divorce works better for men. So
No.
men are not initiating divorce nearly as much. But what I find
That doesn't make sense. If divorce benefited men, they would divorce so quick. If I knew I was going to take half of a woman's assets, I would divorce her too.
in my practice, I work with women all the time who are getting divorced. And what I find is that oftentimes they're the ones who have to initiate, but their husband has already left the marriage in some way.
Already checked
right?
out.
He has checked out through infidelity, through financial abuse, through emotional abuse.
Oh my.
Guess
my God.
what? He's still sitting on the couch.
Right.
So
Always
the
blame the
woman
man,
bears
right?
the brunt of having to end it.
Always
asked
blame
about
the
baby-
man.
Yeah.
So predictable. Always blame the man. She didn't refuse to have sex with him. He was not in a sexless relationship. She didn't stop cooking for him. They're never cheating. They're never emotionally abusing men. It's always the men doing the abusing. Crazy. Or maybe because men actually don't come out to talk about what they experience. Men just shut up, divorce, and then move on. But because women talk about what they experienced, they believe it's always the man doing it. Damn.
Baby boomers. So it's tripled since the 1990s. In fact, boomers now are divorcing more than any other generation.
That
That's
surprises
right.
me because you think we've been together so long. Why would you?
Our parents' generation always said you stay to the bitter end,
Yes.
right?
That's right.
And that was the original American dream
So death
generation,
do we
right?
part.
The marriage and the white picket fence.
That's right. That's right. But I think now that women have a lot more economic independence,
Yes, it's about the
I
money.
think they are saying, you know, I don't have to stay for the economics, right? I can leave. I also
We're also living longer
we're
too.
exactly.
We're also
we
living
are
longer.
living
Yeah.
longer. And when you're married for 30 years and you think, well, maybe I've got another 10 or 15 to go, maybe you can bear with it. But if you're married for 30 years and you think, oh my God, I've got another 30 to go, I don't think
There's
I
going
can
to be
take
some
it.
changes around here. I agree with
That's
Vlad in terms of your book, Una, had so much good information.
Oh, thank
And I think, and you touch on all levels, telling the kids, when to tell the kids, how to tell the kids. But you said, most of us, we dream of getting married. We don't dream of getting divorced ever. Women grieve, men replace. So true. Income
Wow.
suffers for women, but
Feminist.
in most cases, they're better psychologically and happier.
That's right.
But this is what struck me. Even if you want the divorce, you said there's no such thing as a painless divorce.
Exactly. So
What do you mean?
sometimes people think if you're the one who initiated the divorce, that you're happy to get divorced.
Yeah.
And that's not true.
Then don't
There's
divorce.
always heartbreak when you initiate a divorce.
Then
There's
don't do
always
it.
a feeling of guilt or regret when you initiate a divorce.
Why are women happier?
Afterwards?
In many cases.
In many cases, the
psychologically.
research shows that 75% of women do not regret the decision to get divorced. I think
I wouldn't regret either if I'm getting paid alimony and child support. I wouldn't. Any woman wants to get to marry me, and then but be sure I'm gonna divorce you. You first of all, you have to make more money than me. Secondly, know that I'm gonna divorce you, and better know that I'm coming for the child support and alimony. Any woman up for the takers? Any woman making six figures and more, maybe 250,000 with their house paid off, I'm gonna divorce you. I can bet you I'll be very happy when I know you're paying me alimony and I get to clap other women's cheeks.
divorce is always heartbreaking in the beginning. It's messy in the middle,
Yeah.
but at the end, it offers these incredible opportunities for growth, healing, and transformation.
For men
Yeah.
too.
Bullshit.
For men too.
Men too.
Yep. Well, and men oftentimes will go right into another relationship. I don't know
They
about
always
the
do.
people
Men
there.
really love for love. Really love for real.
Men be tripping sometimes.
Men are love suckers.
But
Suckers
it
for love.
offers women a chance for a new identity.
Yes.
And that can be really healing.
But let's talk about that
Yeah.
healing, because you also write about resetting, rediscovering,
Yeah.
finding yourself again.
Yes.
What happens on the other side of
That's
pain
right.
And
and
bullshit
then that
terms.
separation and divorce? What advice do you have for those women and men that might be sitting there in the darkness and they can't see the light yet?
Right. So I would say I have seen hundreds and hundreds of women through the divorce process, and most of them come out the other side and really feel so much better. And it's so hard to know that when you're in the beginning.
It's
'cause
scary,
The beginning
yeah.
is scary and it's painful, and yet there is a transformation that happens. It is an evolution, and people will feel better at the end.
And there's also that judgment that
Yes.
people feel, right?
That's right.
From outside of the home.
Yeah, she
Yes.
said there's a similarity between grieving a death or grieving a divorce.
Mm.
That sometimes the feelings are the same, but I think it's so important what you say about children.
Mhm.
How and when to
Yeah.
tell the children.
Yes.
What is the best way to do that? And sometimes when, you know, there's a separation, you say to the kids, you know, I'm going to miss you this weekend. Don't say that. Say, I look forward to
That's
I
right.
look forward to your return. How and when to tell the children? What's
It's
your
so-
bottom line on that in less
Yeah,
than 30
it's
seconds?
so important to be very thoughtful about the way that you
Yes.
tell the children, and I address that in the book. It's important that the two parents come together
Yes.
and really have a script that they're going to say to their
Mhm.
kids.
Mhm.
But how is that going to be possible if we know 90% of the time women fight for custody so they can get child support? Come on, man. Can you imagine if a man made a book for how to divorce, how to turn back after divorce and encourage men to divorce women? Can you imagine? I'm not saying the book doesn't exist, but can you imagine if a man wrote the same type of book and went on national television, because this is CBS? How many times has a man written a book for men on how to divorce and how to bounce back after divorce, to divorce women, and was told to come on national television to promote the book? Do you guys think they would even promote the book on national? Because here, right here, they're saying scan and buy the book. Clearly, they're incentivizing more women who are in marriages who claim they're not happy to divorce. They're giving them hope, breaking up more families. Don't you guys see the agenda here?
And really, the most important thing is to let the kids know that it's not,
Not
their
their
fault,
fault, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
Maybe
that you
don't
can come to
don't
them
divorce.
at any time. You can come to me at any time with all your
Yeah.
feelings.
Well, thank you so much, Una Metz. We appreciate you coming in.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, man, if your wife sees this, she's probably going to buy the book. All right. So good luck. If you don't have a prenup, I mean, even if you have a prenup, I don't think it will mean anything, but good luck for you. So some of you guys, chances are for some of you guys who are still hoping to get married and find a wife, chances are your future wife has probably read one of these books. Because remember, women are 10 steps ahead of men. When you meet a woman, she has already planned out your life with her. She meets, for example, the woman meets Skinny, but she's like, okay, Skinny makes this much money. Okay, I want a trip, so I'm hoping he can pay for my trip. She will make all these plans in her head of how she's going to use your money. And then she can even make a plan of when she can divorce you. So she will look at, okay, what state are we going to get married in? At what point do I get child support? At what point do I get alimony? How much such child support can I get in this state? For example, for people who live in Texas, there's a maximum child support a woman can get. So if you live in Texas, she may be like, can we move to Georgia? Can we move to ATL? Can we move to a different state where there's no limit on child support? Women make all these plans as men are in love. The average woman is 10 steps ahead of the man. And some of you guys don't know, but she makes a whole plan the moment she meets you and thinks, okay, he makes good money. He's a gentleman. How best can I get the best from this guy? What's the best way I can extract everything from him? Yet some of you guys are buying flowers. Oh my God, I found the one. Bullshit. You guys just have no idea, man.